Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Zhang Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. Oh, beautiful job by her to raise that knee and ultimately win.
So fast and really understanding what type of space she needs to land that knee.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Suarez is going for a choke here.
Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Beautiful transition. Gotta be careful here.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Zhang's able to make a nice transition there, back into side control. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Zhang getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, north-south position.
Oh, nice headlock. That Darce choke is tight. Darce choke around the neck. She might get it, but the only way to make sure that she does is to take her time. Start to feed her.
Oh, she got out.
She cleared her leg, got back to her back, and created some distance between her and her opponent. Great job.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
All right, you're doing great, girl. Doing great.
Suarez is back to the side control now.
Using a lot of good movement.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
A lot of these strikes on the ground are missing. She was able to force another miss right there.
She's doing a good job of really anticipating all the strikes coming in her direction. She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Zhang's back in full guard now. Under 2 minutes now to go. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Suarez is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
All right, girl, awesome. You're doing great this round.
Suarez is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
You need to work.
Nice pass.
Ate a big elbow there. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, if you read her fighter bio, you know she loves the elbows, and that has certainly been one of her weapons of choice tonight.
She loves it because it's so brutal. She really wants to damage her opponents. And tonight, she's doing exactly that.
Zhang's back into full guard.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Now let's get a full pass. Let's get a full
Nice
pass.
ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Suarez is right back to the full mount here. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Side control. 15 seconds. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot of
tight.
pressure on this choke down.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, great submission Action defense as she gets out.
Time.
Round 2 is
Time.
next.
Stop.
Now, this round, I want you to get that submission. You're getting close, but you're giving up position. You're giving up some space before you're attacking. I want you to look for it.
All right, so big round for her there. Not much wasted motion when it comes to the ground strikes. DC, take us through the highlights.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you watch someone that is so well-versed at ground and pound fighting, it is a joy to watch, especially for a guy like me. She did a great job of truly knowing exactly where she needed to go. She does not go crazy with strikes. She finds the correct time to throw them, and she makes every single one of them count.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, so here we go with our next round. And how about her ground and pound in the previous round? In terms of accuracy and efficiency, she had it all.
Yes, and I mean, you just say all the key words. She's not wasting her shots by just punching. Everything needs to be on target. Everything needs to be with a purpose. She doesn't just throw to throw. She may only throw 5 ground strikes, but those 5 ground strikes will always matter. They will always count. She's not going to just punch for the sake of punching. They have to mean something. And as you look at her opponent's face, you can tell that those strikes really have left an imprint on her.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Nice uppercut by the champion.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Nice straight punch there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Level change, and there's the ensuing takedown. Beautifully done.
Oh, great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success. Good jab there by the champion.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jean. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Chong's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, nice.
Two minutes remain in the round. Ground and pound strike there now.
In the half guard.
And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
Oh, right in the mount.
All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Zhang's back in full mount. Nicely done. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get big ground and pound off. She's stepping over the mount here.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. And you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to get their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yes, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
She's headhunting here. She lands a nice combination to the head.
Oh, she misses with an uppercut.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Pretty good head kick there. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high punch, is taken for a ride.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Zhang's pass attempt denied. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Suarez has got her head going to the guillotine now. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position. She is so dominant from the top position.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, she moved her head again there. She's avoided a lot of these ground strikes thus far. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
This is a terrible position.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking now.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
Side control now. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. Nice.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Oh, man, she landed a shot to the leg.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh, nice kick. Beautiful job getting those hands up. Now the two separate from the clinch.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Final seconds. Oh, great block there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental levels, the emotional level. It takes a lot to...
Oh, outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick, but there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in the fight, amazing.
Swing and a miss by Zhang Weili. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, huge knee to the head. And now some separation between the two athletes. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
She did a fantastic job scoring that takedown. Look for her now to posture up and try to land some ground and pound.
Suarez is back in half guard. Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something. Not only did she reverse the position, she finds herself in a very dominant position herself.
Throws the teep. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Might end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now she is getting beat up.
Suarez is back in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head, or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
Well, her grappling has been very strong thus far, and when she's putting it all together like this, takedowns, ground control, I'm not sure there's a woman in this division that can hang.
Not many people can hang with what she's trying to do. She's so good at controlling when she gets these takedowns, and that's on full display right now.
Zhang's in half guard now.
Great shot from the top position.
Suarez is back in side control.
And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised. Great defense. That punch had no chance. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar tie.
Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body.
Oh!
Another takedown lands.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, this is it. Your striking is what got you here, and your striking is what's going to get us out of here, all right? This is the last round. You're losing this fight. Everything you...
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and you got to think she's going to try to pour it on her once again after rocking her in the previous round.
She has to go forward, but also, John, stay patient. She does not want to rush and find herself the injured party. Great timing on that double leg.
Whaley gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Left hook counter there yet again. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. All right, so she lands again to the body, and seemed like maybe a winch from her opponent there. Those are starting to pile up.
Yeah, the winch will...
Big right hand there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Suarez is cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Well, her striking has been... Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion, Tatiana Suarez.
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations.